this one time that I was riding my bike to the bus stop in the snow with Birkenstocks on, and I got snow on my foot, so I flung my foot and my shoe went in the woods. That was a good time.
You should seriously see how this is set up right now in my car. That's what happens when you leave your tripod inside my office. Hey everyone, it's Nicole. Hope you're having a great day so far. And I wanted to talk about the hope of Jesus Christ. So when I was a teenager, I lived in Rhode Island, and I lived in the southern part of the state, which was more rural. I lived on this road that was about a mile. So my house was about a mile in from the main road, and the road that connected my house to the main road was a private road, so it was not plowed, which is why the sandal situation happened from my Snapchat video at the beginning of this video. So like I said, the house was a mile away from the main road. So this caused a couple of issues. Number one, the bus for our school would not come down our road because it was not a public road. They were not allowed to come down it. So every morning at 6:20 a.m. I would have to leave my house and walk a mile to the bus stop, which is why I rode my bike a lot of the times until it got stolen. That's a different story. Yes, it got stolen from the woods. I can't even. Anyway, so about 3/4 of a mile away from the main road was our neighbors. So they were about 1/4 of a mile down the street. I would babysit for them. So I would leave their house about 1 or 2 a.m. So as you know, at 1 or 2 a.m. it's pitch black. And when it's a private road, it has no street lights. So it was really creepy running to my house. I would literally book it from the edge of their driveway so they didn't see me to my house. And it was 1/4 of a mile, and I was a tiny little thing, and it probably took me 5 seconds, but I ran like I was being chased by the devil, seriously, every single time. However, in the mornings when I left at 6:20 a.m., it was pitch black. I mean, had I not known the road, I would need a flashlight. So I would get to my bus stop within like 15 minutes because I usually just took my time, and that whole time it would be pitch black. I didn't run. I didn't book it like Satan was chasing me. I just took my time. And it's funny because when I think about the 1/4 of a mile of me running as fast as I can versus me walking, taking my sweet time for 15 minutes, because it's dark both times. It was dark. It was pitch black. I often wondered why I was so scared to run at night when it only took me, gosh, under a minute. And in the morning, I was completely fine. And you know what it is? It's hope. Every morning when I left my house, I knew that I knew that I knew that the sun would rise. I didn't have to be walking in it. I didn't have to walk in the daylight. I just knew the sun would rise. But at night, when I ran, I knew the sun wasn't coming up for about 6 or 7 hours. And for some reason, that made such a difference. And that's what hope is to me. Hope is knowing God's gonna come through. It may not be right now what you're living, but at some point He will, and He will do it perfectly in His time. So I hope that story helps somebody out to realize that hope is there, and eventually the answers will come. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.